What's good, y'all? What it do?
Oh,
Hold on, let me see if I can see the comments. Let me know where y'all at. Got home from work late. I said I'm gonna try to do this joint every Thursday. What it do? What's up, 9 I don't think none of my co-hosts coming on this joint, man. I just hit the live button to see who was up. Anybody else in the chat? It's the only thing I don't like about
where you passing?
I can't see like the names of the people. I see it's six people in here, but I can't never see who it is unless they comment.
Oh, we don't let nobody see you when you stick on me.
What's up, y'all? Though? Where y'all from, man? Anybody want to come co-host, man? Want to come up? Let me know. Shoot me a text. I'll send you the link to come up. How was y'all day, man? How was y'all week so far? Y'all growing anything? Y'all put any seeds in the ground? Y'all put any seeds in the universe? What's good? What y'all got going on? I'm relaxing right now, y'all. So y'all, my camera off, but you guys. So what is lychee seeds? What is that? I ain't gave y'all an update this week, man, because it's been raining literally every day, and
Where the post though?
I mean it's good stuff growing, but at the same time, stuff ain't gonna grow but so much until I get them in them garden bed. Okay, squash, zucchini, watermelon, tomatoes. I can't see. I hate this damn thing. And bell peppers that sprouted. I ain't mean to put this damn thing on here. How do I cut? How do I take that shit off? Okay, delete comment. Anybody else got anything, man? We gotta get gangster with it, y'all. Try to start anything. Because here's the thing, right? If anything is going to teach you, it's really going to when you have to grow something. It's really a deeper meaning than just growing your own food, but you also begin to grow your mind. You begin to grow your intellect. You grow your patience. You grow your understanding. Right? It ain't just about growing food. And so I'm telling y'all, if any man get a listen, do anything, bro. Like I'll give y'all some real practical shit. You could go to Family Dollar, right? And they have or Dollar King or whatever the fuck, whatever they got in y'all area. And you could literally they have little kits with the seeds already in them for $3 and $5. Start there. Hell, if you buy watermelon, take with some seeds in it, take the seeds, put it in the dirt, see what happens. Same thing with cucumbers. You could do something small. You ain't gotta go, you don't need two, three, $400 to get started about growing something, man. You can really be practical with it. And and I'm telling you, it's also therapeutic. It's so many benefits to gardening, and being and getting out in your yard, or if you don't have a yard, excuse me, if you don't have a yard and you got a balcony or whatever, just do something, man. Grow something. But working on in-ground composting and worm farms. That's what's up. I'm gonna tell you, it's crazy. Um, when my when the leaves fell last year, excuse me, when the leaves fell last fall, I never raked, so I kept them. I left all the leaves in my yard, front, back, everywhere, in the driveway, around the trash cans, everywhere. So this, when I started lifting those leaves up, it's nothing but worms under there. I'm talking about worms big as my finger sometimes. Like it's a rack of worms every time I lift up some leaves in my yard. It's good soil under there and it's worms. So you getting worms and worm castings. So what I do, I scoop them up and I throw them in my garden bed, or I throw them in my grow pots, whatever I got out there. I pick the worms up and the leaves. I throw all of them in there. So um, that's another good healthy way to get you some good worms and some natural soil, man. Just leave your leaves. When your leaves fall in your yard, man, leave them. Just little natural stuff like that. Anybody else? I guess the other four people are just listening. Y'all ain't gonna say nothing in the chat. Where y'all from? Y'all can say, man, anything, or y'all just here. You said I'm blessed. Well, I don't know about that. We get, excuse me, and this to let y'all know how tired I am, but I still hit the button, man. But man, where we live at, you said you gotta do everything from scratch. Dang. Yeah, so I'm not familiar about Hesperia, California, but I'm literally in the DMV area. So we kind of get the weather actually changes. So we get the spring, summer, winter, fall effect where we are. Um, but lately it's been crazy because like sometimes like we don't get a real heavy winter now, but it'll come, but it won't be as brutal as it used to be when I was younger. But yeah, that's what's up. Like I said, anybody want to come up? Let me know. If somebody come up, I'll turn my camera on. I and we can put something together. Anybody want co-host? I know I hit, well, I ain't even hit Tiff up, but I did hit Kalab. It was like, man, if you up, come through. But yeah, these are non-paying positions. Folks ain't getting paid. We just, you know, you on here chopping it up. Excuse me, be on here chopping it up with y'all, man. Man, listen, I was supposed to be off today, and I end up, I had back-to-back meetings. I had to go in the office. I actually literally go in the office today, so I'm beat. What's up? What's up, Abraham? Oh, summer, fall, and spring, but you don't get no winter. That's a good thing. I wish I could get that. because I would be more apt to leave my plants outside. But some of them are like some of my plants I had to like put some of them outside, so I'll keep some inside because I know some of that stuff ain't gonna survive the winter. But what's good though, Abraham? What it do, Slim? Yeah, I just jumped on this joint for a minute. I ain't and I got a late start today. Excuse me, I done yawned about 48 times and I ain't only been on this joint 12 minutes. But yeah, no bullshit. Nothing wrong with that. But yeah, man, I got a real busy weekend. Gotta get my youngins. I added some youngins to my caseload this summer, man. You know, summertime always tough in the mentoring business, man, because the youngins are has so much time on their hands. So trying to keep them together. Hold on one second, y'all.
That's a spider. There's a mosquito.
Mhm.
The spider, he killed it.
Mhm. Yeah, I'm back, y'all. But yeah, be crucial, man. Getting with the youngest. So we and then in the summertime, we not in the schools. We actually go into certain neighborhoods, and some of them neighborhoods, man, is tough. I mean, it ain't the neighborhoods you want to be just strolling through or make a wrong turn and think it's gonna be cool. So all that starts next week. So we had a meeting about that, man. So I need to I gotta figure out. Oh, here we go. Who in here? Oh, this guy. There we go.
Polygyny in the building.
This nigga, I told you, man, retarded.
Polygyny in the motherfucking building.
This dude here, man.
Polygyny in the building.
Man. Hey Joe,
What's up, big bro?
you talk about that so much now. I almost want you to talk about the white people and the sun and
You know
go ahead
what,
and
bro?
talk
I,
about
I don't even,
melanoma and all that shit now.
bro. You know what, man? I don't even see how I talk about that stuff a lot, though. I mean, you say it, but I don't see because I was looking at my video earlier, and I be asking people, "Oh, my girl T on the motherfucking building." Oh
What you
shit!
on? What you on Instagram?
No, I ain't. I'm not on Instagram. I just, bro. I swear to you, man. I came in the motherfucking house trying to get this shit together, man. My motherfucking clothes. I got clothes everywhere. I'm telling you, I got clothes everywhere, man. I do not be doing. They clean clothes, but they everywhere. I'm trying to get this shit together, and I gotta get up early in the morning and be at work. I'm just tired of this shit sitting around. I do my laundry, and then I hang dry my clothes, and them motherfuckers will sit there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
And they
I
sit
get.
there.
Yeah, man, you gotta up. upgrade your polygyny, man, so you can get you a couple motherfuckers in there to fold them motherfuckers.
No, fuck that. If you gotta fold my clothes and give me a headache and lie and fucking do and act like you into that shit. Nah, I do my shit my own. I fold my own clothes.
Hey,
I
go
cut my own
ahead,
fucking
man.
salads up. I cut my own salads up. I clean my own fucking house. I don't give a fuck. Seriously.
Hey, go ahead, man.
That's where I'm at with it. All that shit you talk, all that. Listen, sometimes you know what they say, man. I think I heard this from an OG one point in time. It ain't worth the headache, brother.
Hey, go ahead, man.
It ain't worth the motherfucking headache, brother. Fuck that. Because I can tell you right now, the nigga that they thought was better, or the nigga they think is better, that they ain't doing this shit for, they gotta worry about all the other shit that's going on with them.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
No, hey, man. That shit crazy. That's funny as shit, though.
Yeah, fuck that. It ain't worth the headache, man. The risk gotta be worth the reward gotta be worth the risk, bro. If that motherfucking risk ain't worth, if the reward ain't worth the risk, I'm cool. You got it. I'll fold my own fucking clothes up.
Hey, go ahead, man.
Fold my own fucking clothes up.
That's funny as shit,
You
Joe.
motherfucking right, bro. Straight up. I know it's a lot of motherfucking sisters that be wanting to trying to figure out what's what. Motherfuckers want to have sex, but they don't want to. They don't want to. They don't want to be sister wives and have children. Motherfuckers want to have children, but they still got to do shadow work. I don't want no fucking woman that got to do shadow work that talk about they having children. Fuck that. I don't want no woman that's talk about shadow work with fucking children. I don't need none. I don't want no fucking woman that's talk about healing and having children at the same time. No, get the fuck out of here.
Go ahead, man.
Get the fuck out of here. If you gotta heal, then get the fuck out of here. No.
Go ahead with the shadow work, man. Not the shadow work people.
If you gotta do shadow work and ask motherfuckers on tarot cards how tomorrow gonna be, fuck that. I don't want to deal with you. I don't want no kids by you or none of that.
Look, go ahead, man. I can't even get up to laugh, Joe.
Motherfuckers gotta do shadow work. You know what I mean? When shit going right, ain't no shadow work involved. The moment that shit they make a fucked up decision and you pull it on them, now they gotta be like, I'm still working on myself. Well, no, get the fuck out of here. Nah, get the fuck out of here. I don't want none of that. I don't want none of that. I'm cool.
Yeah.
I'm done with I'm done with seeing the best in you. I gotta see what you showing me. Fuck seeing the best in you. I gotta see exactly. Fuck seeing what I want to see. I gotta see what you showing me. Fuck that. And I'm living with those results.
Oh,
Yeah, so all the shadow work, motherfuckers. I gotta do some shadow work. Still working on myself. Oh no, you get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Motherfuckers don't be working on themselves when they be in them arching positions. They not a well, they not a fucking do they not a fuck good as a motherfucker, but don't know how to stay out of the shit that got them doing shadow work though.
Hey, go ahead, man.
Yeah, that's the truth. That's the truth. They get mad at me. I don't give a fuck. I ain't even talk about my personal self. It's all around. I said that shit the other day when Keith Sweat was on stage crying. Keith Sweat was on the motherfucking stage crying, talking about, man, I ain't fucking with no modern day woman. Like, if you hear him on the stage crying, as much as that whining that nigga did in his motherfucking career and lifetime, you know we got it bad out here.
Go ahead, man. You say Keith Sweat Said the hell with it, huh?
When he said that nigga was on stage talking shit, he said, nah. I said, okay. Well, my man said no. I understand. My man can't find him. He sweat said, I wash my own clothes. I iron my own fucking shit. No, that's the fuck right. I know that's the fuck right. I don't know why they think niggas. I don't know why they think niggas retarded any motherfucking way.
He said retarded.
Like nigga can't pick up a motherfucking spoon or a duster.
Like, go ahead, man.
I mean, they think that little of us. All the nigga wants you to do is cook and clean for him. Nigga, I could do that shit myself. What is you talking about? I don't know why they think we just what the fuck, man. Like we wasn't like niggas don't know how to pick up an iron. Like a motherfucker don't know how to really move a skillet around. Come on with that bullshit. We all of a sudden become retarded. Yeah, all right. I ain't trying to hear none of that shit with them, man. Seriously.
Saying as soon as you start talking that shit, man, shit went from like 11 or like 9. It was like 9. It's like 8, 9. Shit went up to 14.
Oh, it went down or went up, huh?
It went up when you
Oh, they
start.
wanted,
When you
yeah, I
start.
bet.
I was in here talking about plants, man. Motherfuckers wasn't even commenting. They was like,
yeah.
I was in there talking about, man, grow some shit, man, to work on yourself. Do that. Look, try to grow a cucumber. That'll be some shadow work for your ass. Try to grow a motherfucking cucumber and try to figure out how to keep the ants and shit, the cats from pissing on your plants and the motherfucking squirrels from eating your shit and all that. You figure that out. That'll give you something to do. All you gangster motherfuckers that want to typewrite some shit. Figure that one out. Try to do that shit.
We don't see motherfuckers don't see that this shit is counting the fuck down. Play around, keep playing around. Motherfuckers don't see it. I don't know why. The motherfucking white people see it so much that they don't even want to. That they like man. They want to bow. They want to bow on the internet to me. Motherfucking white folks want to bow on the internet. And here it is. My brothers and sisters want to have arguments and shit about if the earth fucking flat around or not.
Oh well, I am a flat earther, buddy. I'm a flat earther guy. I'll be
Bro,
posting
I
that
don't know
shit.
why this joint's so low. I can't hear you. I know I'm doing my rinse with my toothbrush.
Oh yeah, no, I said yeah, my volume turned up, bro. I don't know. But no, I said I'm a flat earther guy. Motherfucking sun and shit. This shit wild as shit out here. I forget the nigga was saying the motherfucker we supposed to be on a ball spinning so motherfucking fast. And none of the water is flying off of this motherfucker.
Oh, hold on, Brock. What you say? I couldn't hear you.
I said, motherfucker, I gotta find a video. The motherfucker they say the earth is spinning. It's supposed to be spinning so fast, but none of the water is flying off of this motherfucker. The water falling down. Motherfucking shit
Exactly.
running
What type of
underneath us
bullshit is
and
this?
yeah, the water falling on top of our head, but it ain't flying. It ain't flying off the planet. It's crazy. Then the motherfucker say, let me get this straight. There ain't no oxygen. There's no oxygen in space. So how the fuck is the sun a fireball? Fire, you gotta have oxygen. You gotta have air for that
Exactly.
shit.
I'm glad some people starting to realize and wake the fuck
Yeah,
up.
some people starting to not fall asleep in biology and shit.
And chemistry, yeah.
Science. They starting to figure this shit out. Yeah, shit, wild as shit. Yeah, that motherfucker. Man, this shit, I'm telling y'all, man, we in the motherfucker. I should have, did I record that? Did I keep that video? Slim. Let me tell you what these people did. They got a thing where they took a picture of this dude, his whole body, and they put that nigga in a NBA game, and it was him dunking on motherfuckers and laying it up and going between his legs, all that shit. They like put that nigga in an NBA game. That shit
Wait a
was
minute. They
wild.
got what? They did what?
They was able, they was able to take, they took a picture of this nigga body, his clothes and everything, and they took him and put him inside of an NBA game, and he was actually one of the players. He was dunking on motherfuckers, everything, like it was him. I said, oh yeah, this shit is wild. Yeah, this shit
Yeah,
wild. What they
people starting to see this shit is rigged. This shit is rigged, bro.
Hey Slim, I never thought, you gotta remember, bro. I've been on this punk ass planet for 55 years, man. Last Sunday, right? Slim, I showed you the movie Airplane, that old ass movie back in 1979 where they made a joke. A nigga was walking he was walking in the motherfucking airport, and the shit said Rocky 97. Like it was an old wrinkled up ass nigga Rocky. Slim, that shit really came to pass. Like they really made 28 motherfucking Rockies. Slim, I forget what I was just watching. Slim, they coming out with a Smurfs movie. Like nigga, you niggas can't think of no new shit. They keep remaking Karate Kid. That nigga was dead. They dug that nigga up and put him back in the movie. I said, man, you have got to be shitting me. How many Karate Kids can we have? Like, what the fuck? Shit wild out here. Shit is wild out here. They just keep remaking the same shit. The
Hey, bro,
same
did you fuck
motherfucker.
with that black body
Nah,
radiation?
nah, man. Oh, that's right. You wasn't in the live, Slim. I've been at work. Slim, I was at work I had to leave out of here at 10 something this morning. I ain't get home about 7:30, 8 o'clock, bro. That's why I'm getting on here so late. I ain't had a chance to do a motherfucking thing. I was supposed to be off, and them motherfuckers made us. Let me tell you how wild the shit was. Yesterday they sent an email and they sent an email, hey, just reminding y'all don't have to it's a federal holiday, y'all ain't gotta punch in y'all off. Man, about 40 minutes later, my supervisor called. He was like, man, the owner want to have an emergency meeting, but not one meeting for me. I gotta have two. Man, I was in that motherfucker all day. But I do got an idea in my head. I just gotta see. I gotta put it on the screen and see how I look.
Right.
I
Bro,
do.
I
I
ain't
do.
rushing you, but I definitely was gonna check with you. You know that. 'Cause that shit hit me in my head like some blood. That shit
Yeah,
hit me just
nah.
like some
Already.
blood. Like,
Listen.
wait a minute. Wait a
Already.
motherfucker
I got
minute.
this shit in my head though. Yeah, I got this shit in my head.
Yeah, that shit hit me right in my head like it's like some blood. Ah.
Let me see something real quick. Hold on.
Yeah,
Oh shit.
I'm a mute. I'm gonna mute my camera. I can hear you, but I'm gonna mute and shut my camera off for a second, bro.
Yeah, my camera been off the whole time. You said they getting Tyler Perry ass up out here. Yeah, they slim.
Oh my God.
Hey, yo.
That's universal law. The
He
entity
might,
worm is.
hey, listen, I was like, oh man, ain't nothing gonna happen. Cause I thought it was a black dude. When I seen the picture of who it was, I said, oh, he in trouble.
What happened? What happened?
Hey, a white bull said, man, he been real aggressive about trying to sleep with him. And he told
Everybody
that
knows
nigga,
Tyler Perry gay.
man, I didn't even read the text messages. They got text messages of the nigga texting him and everything and grabbing his thigh and all that, man. It's a white bull though.
I don't know why. I don't know.
Hey,
all the black women probably upset. Fuck you upset for?
hey, listen. They
He been
said
exploiting the shit out of black women. Why you
hey,
think he been exploiting y'all? He
hey,
literally dressed up as a motherfucking angry ass black grandma, a single angry grandma. He dressed up as a single angry grandma, disrespecting a black woman by saying she produced a fucking transsexual male that's an angry grandmother. He spent this whole time disrespecting black women, and black women laughed at the shit. And niggas start catching on and be like, man, that's some corny shit, bro.
y'all say somebody say he admitted to the shit during his BET award speech. He admitted to what? Hey, spread the wealth. Come on, man. Come on, bruh. You can't be randomly putting shit like that in the comments, man. Like, I need to see footage of that, bro. You gotta do. Come on, Slim. He admitted to that. Hey, Holmes. Hey, Kalai.
Yeah.
The white bull put a $260 million lawsuit on that nigga, man.
Oh, yeah, he gonna get some of that from me. He gonna get some of that. Hey, shit.
200
I'm gonna come right back on here. Give me like 15 minutes. I just got in the
all right,
house
well,
from work. Let me get freshened up. I'll jump right back on here.
uh,
All right.
hey man, I know y'all lying. Hey, Abraham, what you mean he admitted to the shit? Oh, he admitted to exploiting black women. Oh well, hey. Certain niggas can lie to black women and it be all right. But certain niggas can tell the truth and they hate that nigga. Captain Sam was just told niggas the truth and they was happy that nigga died. A nigga can admit he been exploiting black women and they want to hug him. But he might get all the little other type of activity he want, man. And they charge that man and send him to jail. You get all the action you wanted there. That's crazy. What did the text message say? You read it, maybe? What did the text message say?
He was telling me to act like when they at work to be like professional and don't say nothing about what they got going on. Make it seem like
Did they have something going on?
they did.
Oh, the dude lied then. Well, he made it seem like he was being harassed.
I mean, he was trying to get with him through them text messages, but he was telling that nigga to like basically act like you got hired based off of your talent, which basically means you didn't get hired off your talent, you got hired because of the funky. You know, the Boondocks told him a long time ago with that episode when Granddad was trying to be in the play. He was like fucking all the niggas.
Hold on. He said it was another guy in 2023, but he was black. I believe his name was Christian Keys. That's crazy. Hey, man. Niggas wild out here. That's why I stay the fuck in the house, man. Y'all can have this little punk ass world. That's crazy. That's crazy as shit. Oh, he said, wait a second. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. But why these people see this is the shit I'm talking about? That's why I can't have nobody. I don't like niggas coming to my motherfucking house. Motherfucker say he said he went to his house and drank too much. And Tyler jumped in the bed with him and grabbed his thigh. This thing sit back door is. Hey man, Corey Holcomb, man. I need to pull up Corey Holcomb and see what he got to say about it. I know he is clowning. That is insane, bro. All this trim out here. Hey man, she's just on, man. I ain't even get ready. I don't get it, but you know what? It ain't for me to get. That is insane, though. All right, man. Roll call, man. Where y'all at? Send me put in the chat, man. It's 13 people in here. What state you in? It's a state. You ain't gotta give me city or state or city, either one. I'll start because you motherfuckers, y'all ain't gonna. All right, I knew Cali. All right, my man. I'm in Maryland, right outside of DC. Hashtag DMV. Okay, North Kakalaki in the house. Where the rest of y'all at? You motherfuckers really don't like to comment. Y'all are irritating as hell. Same two people comment. Oh, man, I'm about to go back to Instagram. I don't like this YouTube shit. Instagram be, but here's the thing about only thing about Instagram. Okay, the Pacific Islands, my man branches. That's what's good. The only thing about Instagram, though, hell, they might not tell nobody I'm on live. He said, "Nah, don't do that." Nah, man, I like. See, I ain't one of them type people that be trying to hustle y'all or persuade y'all or none of that, man. So I'm interactive, right? So I be wanting to interact with the people. I'm a people person. But when y'all don't interact back, it ain't no fun. For all that, I could have been getting on my son nerve. That nigga don't. Is he go to sleep yet?
Man, he didn't say a lot in them text messages. I just read them, but you can definitely tell that nigga gas. But
Who you talking about?
Tyler Perry, the way he was talking in them text messages.
You see, you think we're closer to doomsday, ring of fire. Hey man, listen. Let me tell y'all
That's
something.
sad. Why would you?
For me,
You know,
they've been saying. Do you realize that people been saying we're in the last days since the first days? Like niggas been saying that. Like we in the last days ain't a new phrase. Like people been saying this shit, right? And so what you got, well, let me just say this from my perspective, right? Some people already experienced hell. Some people already experienced like doomsday. Some people just think about people had to live through Hurricane Katrina and shit like that. Hey, Fred the well, go ahead, man. I'm not doing this shit with you. See, that's why. But see, but here go the thing. He the only one commenting like a motherfucker. So I like
Gotta interact.
I gotta interact. So now y'all gonna make me. Now I got to, man. Go ahead, Joe.
Jada with her shaved head, she looked like a nigga, so that sounds about right.
Man, word around the campfire is she is a dude.
Yeah.
I told you that. I ain't tell y'all that story. Right. He said I'm interacting. You are. You damn sure is. That's what I asked for. These other little these other little nine leeches ain't saying nothing. You know, I'm gonna talk shit about y'all. Levita Alizé Jenkins. Can y'all interact? No, why don't you interact, nigga? Like you was supposed to come up here this week, Levita Alizé Jenkins. But yeah, man. I know I told this story before. That shit blew me, but man, Dick Gregory been told me about that shit.
Oh no, tell the story. I don't know.
So now we in the car, we driving. I'm driving. We I forget where we was coming from. We was on the way home. And he would be sitting in the front seat. And sometimes it'll be silent. And he'll just say something like from way the fuck like what was you over there thinking about, sir? Just shout that out like that. So this what he did, right? He say, "What's up, Big J?" He say, "Okay, Detroit in the building. Oh, see Levita Alizé Jenkins. If you was up here, maybe the people would they listen to you. But that's all right. I'm gonna block your ass. I'm gonna figure out a way to block you, and then that'll get you to get up here." So, um, he just randomly says, "Now this 2015, y'all. This 2015. This is it's January 2016. So y'all let's go back in time. Y'all know what year that's the year Obama and then was in office, right? Man, listen, them people say, he jump out and say, "Hey man, did y'all know hey, did you know Michelle Obama is a man?" Hey Slim. Now this 2016. First supposedly the first black president and the first black first lady. And he says that. And me not knowing, what's up, Corey? Me not knowing at the time when he said, now mind y'all now, I'm in the car with Dick fucking Gregory. It's just me and him. So when he say it, y'all know me, man. What's up, Steph? Y'all know me, man. Y'all know my mouth. Y'all know I don't hold no motherfucking cut card, right? I say when he said that, I said, man, get the fuck out of here. That's what I said to Dick Gregory. I'm like, man, get the fuck out of here, right? That's what I said. Then where he comes back and says this to me. He says, that's why niggas like me don't talk to niggas like you. and he smacked the shit out of his own chest, like loud as a motherfucker. That's why niggas like me don't talk to niggas like you. And I'm like, God damn. Now, mind you, Dick Gregory ain't no big dude. So he's smacking the shit out of himself. And I'm saying, bruh, come on, man. Like, I'm responsible for you. You don't do no shit like that. So I said, man, my bad. He said, punch it up on your little computer. That's what he called cell phone. He said, punch it up on your little computer. So I drop him off at home. I haul ass home, and I start going through. I put in Michelle Obama, then I put in Michael Obama. At the time, so I found the shit. The shit said Michael Obama was a motherfucking football player, right? And the motherfucker played middle linebacker. Like, one of the toughest motherfucking positions on the football field. That's the position that Obama played, right? In addition to that, um, I think he said he attended Oregon State. And at the time, her brother was coaching Oregon State. Turn on add effects using hand gestures. Turn on reaction expressions. So ain't nobody doing that. So um so when you look it up, it was Michael. Yeah, like she said, Michael LaVon Robinson. And but what's crazy? So I knew this shit before it really came out. This was before Joan. What's the chick name? Joan Rivers. Before Joan Rivers them and all of them had said it and all that. And so you say Megan Thee Stallion's a man too. Well, duh. A stallion is a male horse. But niggas ain't figured that out. Niggas ain't figured that out yet. Listen, let me tell you something. The art, the art of putting the shit right in front of your face so that you can't see it is real. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you tell me, okay, it's some black women in here, right? So understand something. You've been with a woman for 15, 20 years, and you accidentally call your woman a man's names on several occasions, and you ain't get your ass whipped. Listen, ain't no woman. If okay, watch this. Lavita, if I start calling you Larry by accident 2 or 3 times, what the fuck is we doing? Instead of Lavita, I'm saying Larry. I know good and hell well it's gonna be on and popping. And like it's no way that you can get away with that. And he said it on several occasions. Michael, I mean Michelle. What you mean, Michael? Michelle. What, nigga? We not gonna just speed past that like you didn't just call your woman a whole nigga name, bro. Like, come on, bro. It ain't that much for a nigga that don't do drugs. Like, okay, if he was known for doing drugs, he was. Nah, I don't remember. I don't listen. Let me tell you something. You talking about? I ain't know he was. Man, listen. These. Yeah, but you act like, well, you ain't know he was in Chicago with gay dudes. Nah, I don't look for gay people. No disrespect to gay people. But I ain't into that shit.
There was a white gay dude who had a whole hearing about it, telling them about it. This is like,
Oh, Tory Lane. I guess you meant to say Troy Lines. You meant to mean Tory Lane. He was about to dispose of him, her. Yeah, when they want to hide the truth, they just put it in your face. Hey, Levita, you hear me? Let me call you Larry one time, and you ain't swung. You ain't. Come on, man. What we doing? The fuck we doing, man? That is insane. That is crazy work. Oh, somebody else said, yeah, he was with the name. Oh damn! And I said the name Larry, bullshitting. He said that's the name of the nigga that he was doing crack with. The nigga name was Larry. Is crazy. Well, look at the Holy Spirit in Jesus. Yeah, how did Obama say it again? What you mean? Oh, that motherfucker say, Michael. I mean Michelle. What, bruh?
did he say that as somebody?
He said the shit twice. They got him on camera several times saying Michael, I mean Michelle. That is insane. Like that. First of all, Michael and Michelle don't even.
Sound the same.
They ain't even. They don't even sound the same. Like that ain't even the same vernacular of what they call. And I don't even know what the fuck vernacular mean, but thought it sounded pretty good if I say it right there. That ain't. That ain't even the same shit. Yeah, man. Look at Jesus, man. Listen, man, Jesus on the main line. The fact that I pulled Larry out of the spirit realm, and then he said Larry was actually the name of the nigga that he was doing the shit with. That's insane. That's crazy work. He said, "Hey, that's how they role play. Who really wearing the pants over there?" But she stay in some pantsuits. Her and Hillary. Them niggas got more pantsuits than me. I don't have that many slacks. I got two pairs of slacks. I got two pair of motherfucking slacks. That is insane. For a woman to have more pair of slacks than me, it's crazy. Crazy work. That's insane.
I know you seen that video when they looked at like the all the past presidents' wives, but they all look like niggas.
Oh no, the joke Eddie Murphy. I mean not Eddie Murphy. Eddie Griffin did that joke talking about what's crazy. I bet you he want to tear that special down there.
Where he was like,
He was like Michelle Obama was the only first lady you ever want to fuck. I bet you don't want to say that now. That is insane. Nah, I'm cool. I don't want none of them. I don't want a celebrity, a movie star, none of that. Y'all listen. I'm old school. Let me find somebody work at McDonald's. Cause man, you can't trust these other people. You can get a job at McDonald's. You say, well, I put what?
what did you put on the first? Wait, what? What did you put on first the last time you were naked?
Branches, I don't know where you going with this. I don't know.
We confused.
Yeah, bro. Like, hold up. What you mean? I don't know. That's that
Is that the nigga?
That's the Dick Gregory shit. Dick Gregory will come and throw some shit out left field. That's how I learned about Michelle Obama, and that's how I ain't even finished telling y'all the story. And that's how. So after he said Michelle Obama, the nigga said Jada Pinkett. nigga. He said, and they showed it to you in the movie, right? What movie? Glad you asked. Listen, what movie y'all? What movie do y'all think that Jada Pinkett was in where it showed you who she was? Out of all the movies she played, I'm gonna see if somebody in the chat can tell me what movie it is. I know the name of the movie. I could put it in the chat. What? No way, set it off. She wasn't a nigga in it. No, it wasn't. Damn sure wasn't set it off, and the damn sure wasn't low down dirty Shame. Nope, nope, and nope. Matrix, no, definitely not no. Nope.
I don't know what other movies she did.
Yeah, that's because y'all ain't real movie buffs. If y'all don't know the movie, then y'all not really movie buffs. This motherfucker said hippo in Madagascar. What the fuck?
You retarded.
Go ahead, man.
Not the hippo.
Okay, pretty too nah either. Nah, Jada always been real. She was looking good back then. Oh yeah? Oh, okay. All right. You want to stick by that? When I drop this joint, you sure? All right. All right, okay. Motherfucker say girls trip. Was she even it? Girls trip baps. Niggas is just throwing out. Niggas, she was in baps.
I thought that was Halle Berry and
That was you know what? I stand correct. That was Halle Berry. You're absolutely correct. Motherfucker say Shawshank Redemption.
Nigga just saying shit.
Just niggas just throwing out shit. Nutty Professor, no. All right, y'all give up.
How many movies was she in?
She was in a lot. She was in more than what y'all named in here. I can tell you that. She was in more movies than y'all named in here.
Nobody knows her for real.
Phoenix and Ferb.
Phineas and Ferb? That's a cartoon
Yeah, I listen.
on Disney Channel.
Yeah, she was with Pac and then she wasn't, right. She was because Pac found out. Somebody for the G.I. Jane too. When I give y'all this, you know what? I ought to put my cash app up and make y'all send me $25 a tell. That's what niggas on here be doing. Niggas be like, man, put up said G.I. Jane too. That's what got Chris Rock slapped. That's crazy. All right, y'all give up. Let me know if y'all give up. Levita Alizé Jenkins. Did they give up Levita Alizé Jenkins? Larry.
I'm calling that lady Lady.
Do y'all give up? Tell me if y'all give up, and I'll tell y'all the name of the movie. Y'all gonna be like, damn. This motherfucker said he just blurred Rush Hour 1 through 7. She wasn't even in none of that shit, bro. Y'all give up? Y'all give up? I'll tell y'all the name of the movie. Big J say we give up. The movie is called, let me put a drum roll, please. That's the name.
Hmm?
Name is Woo.
I never heard of that day in my life.
Yeah, because you ain't a real movie buff. You go back and you watch that movie, Woo, right? In that movie, there's a scene where the niggas is all in a bar. It's like she in that bar, she's in there, and three, four niggas walked in there, right? Motherfuckers walked in there, and two of the niggas was like looking around at everybody, even though it was kind of dark. and say, man, these motherfuckers look a little, something ain't right, nigga. Uh, one dude, he get to freaking everybody. Him talking about they double and triple teaming him. He grabbing ass. They done kissed all in the mouth. All this like he is having a ball, and his boys is like they done peeped it. They was like, man, nah, these ain't regular motherfucking women, right? Nah, this shit was worse. This scene was worse than Joanna Man. Cause Joanna Man, a nigga was just trying to hoop as a woman. That's it. This was worse. So at the end of the night, they walking out the club and motherfucker walk past and say, call me and smacked him on his ass. And he bragging to his boys, man, this is the spot. Man, this the joint right here, man. I'm in here every weekend. This the move. And they looking at him like, bruh, nah, this ain't the move. So the joint, one of his boys that said, hey, Slim, they were all men. He said they were all men. And he was like, nah, this nigga had lipstick on his face, everything, man. Like, he was slobbing niggas down, everything. Motherfuckers, so motherfuckers kept walking out and smacking him on the ass and shit like that. He started chasing them. He was mad and shit. Hey, yo. And that's the movie that Greg was talking about where they was letting you know who she really was. Because her best friend was one of them type niggas in that bar scene. He said 6 degrees of separation was Will Smith's coming out. Hey Slim, when I seen that shit, oh no, this was an old ass movie. Will Smith might have still this was before Jiggy with it, I believe. This might have been right around Parents just don't understand or something. But that joint, it's no way. Listen, this how I know I don't belong in movies. I can't do none of that shit. Ah man, listen. Action, motherfucker say action, and motherfucker go to reach for me. I'ma knock that motherfucking nigga block off. You hear me? And I ain't gonna stop there. Cause I know once I steal that motherfucker, I might as well get my money's worth. I'm stealing the writer, the producer, the anybody that had anything to do with the shit to try to tell me to do some gay Bama shit, bro. That is insane. Motherfuckers about to watch this joint right now. I'm telling you, woo. Woo, man. Listen. All right, can y'all hear me now? All right, we back. Okay, I don't know what the fuck happened. Hey man, yeah, probably talking about that. Yeah, man, you know, maybe that's by the other. There's only like three of y'all. Yeah, that's probably because the other eight people is ain't real people. They just in here making sure I ain't talking no shit. 'Cause I hit I couldn't. My camera was gone and everything. I tried to come on here and throw this on and couldn't even do that. Dang. All right, that's crazy. All right, we ain't gonna talk about them people no more. Just leave them people alone. Leave them be. Leave me be. That's crazy. Hey, listen, y'all can listen. We can talk about Israel and Iran, but this what y'all gonna need to do. Y'all gonna need to come up here because I don't know what the fuck is going on. I don't watch the news. Listen, the whole half of the world could be missing right now. I wouldn't know about it. I go to work, come the fuck home. I don't know. I don't know. I don't have no idea of what's what. So y'all would literally have to come up here, and somebody would have to come up here. Y'all, there go the number right up top. It's scrolling right there. Send me the number. I'll send you the invite to come up here, and we can talk about Israel and all that. But y'all gonna have to be the ones to talk about it, cause I have no fucking clue. Listen, I don't even. As much as I love my brother Kalai, I don't listen to his ass either. I don't listen. It could A flood could have happened one street over from my house. I wouldn't know about it because I don't go over there. I don't have a clue. I do not have a clue. Oh man. Yeah, I don't know, bro. Like I ain't into that shit. I don't give a fuck about what the government doing, none of that shit. I can't talk about that. Only reason I know about um hold on. Yeah, I just sent it to you. See if you can click on it on the text message and come up. If not, let me know and then I'll send the email. Yeah, somebody coming up. Yeah, they can talk about it because like I said, I don't have a clue. I don't have a clue. And if somebody's in this general area can bring a motherfucker a cup of coffee, that would be great. Since you up moving around, since I help put your little chunky son to sleep. Yeah, let me know. Spread the wealth if that link don't work. If that link don't work, then I'll send it via email. All right, hold on, y'all. Let me see. Hold on. Oh, you gotta give access. Okay, so it did work. All right, cool. I was getting ready to email it. But it should work on the should work off the text. Lavita Alizé Jenkins, where you at? I know you still in here. Uh, no, here we go. Oh man, you tired. Slim, ain't nobody asked for no dissertation about the coffee, man. See, I don't want to get indignant, man. Don't poke a bear, man. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. Well, if you want to hear some more motherfucking stories, won't you or your sister wife or somebody bring a brother some coffee and chill with all the lip. Brother can't get a cup of coffee. Jesus Christ. I don't even drink coffee like that. So the one time I ask for it, I can't get it. It's crazy. Oh man, let me tell y'all something, man. That shit hurt. Man, talking about Dick Gregory, like that was one of the things, like you know, when I was really in deep depression, um, I was literally looking for father figures, like somebody who I could, laugh and joke with and things of that nature. Um, and when I met him, man, he kind of took on that role of a father figure for me. And I was blessed, man. I was blessed to spend as much time with him, and then he was real, just a real dude, I remember we he called me one day. He was like, "Hey man, what you doing Thursday?" I said, "Bruh, like what you got going on? Like, cause whatever I got going on Thursday, I'm pretty sure if if you want me to hang with you or come get you or take you somewhere, it's gonna supersede what what I got going on, right?" And yeah, he had a house uptown in DC. So yeah, he came he moved here. So he had a house here too. And so I was like what's up? What's going on? And he said, man, Paul called me, man. He wanted me to open up for him. He gonna be at the Howard Theater. I said, man, I'm there. What time we gotta be there? He was like, he told me what time. I was like, all right, cool. So I told my son, I said, man, the Grave just called, man. We're gonna see Paul Mooney. He opened up for Paul Mooney at the Howard Theater. And my son was like, man, I wish I could go. And so when he said that, I called him back. I said, hey man, it's all right if my son come. He was like, yeah, bring him. Come on. So he was that cool of a dude, man, that, he had never met my son and allowed him to come and be with us and hang. And we had to be backstage in the dressing room with them, meet Paul Mooney, shit was cool, man. It's cool as shit. Cool as shit, man. Yeah, he did. He said it's two Trumps. He used to say it's the red tie and the blue tie. He said that. He used to say that a lot. Yeah, I had the chance. I met Paul Mooney. I told y'all about the story when we met uh Rob Snyder. That shit was funny as shit. So, I had a chance to meet a few people. Meet a few people that came in town, man. So okay, hold on. Here we go. What you click off for? I had you on here, spread the wealth, and then you did something and clicked the button off. Like, hit the button like he saw a motherfucking nigga. It was a picture of you. Like he hit the button like he saw a ghost. Where you go at, my brother? Yeah, you was. I seen you. I got your text, man. It blocked your mic. I don't know. Now I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, bro. I don't know. Levita Alizé Jenkins said, "Try again, love. You don't never call me love, Levita Alizé Jenkins. I told you, you got your little pics. You done got real cute here these last couple years, man. I see. All right, Levita Alizé Jenkins. I see how you doing. Now he love. Look at this shit here. The hell going on? Gotta fight every night to prove my love. Shit is crazy. Yeah, click on it. Click on it again and see what happens. Cause I seen you was up. You was on backstage. I brought you up. As soon as you came up, that joint went out. Unless you got a do you got either a laptop or a laptop or iPad. Yeah, whatever. Try to soften me up, chick. Call another dude love. Shit. I can't believe this shit. Try again, love. Y'all gonna make me lose my mind up in here. Y'all gonna make me go all out up in here. That is insane, bro. I ain't rap tight. I told y'all that. And try to move when y'all don't take the motherfucker serious. You was just talking. You was just talking about what? Which one? Calling him love? What you mean? You was just talking. All right, here we go. All right, man. Don't
Mhm.
hit another button.
I won't. What's up,
Yeah.
Fizz?
What it do, Slim?
Nah, not much at all. This right here is lychee.
Lychee. So what is that? That's the seed? Or is that the actual
Nah,
fruit?
that's the actual fruit, and then you peel it.
Damn, I
To,
ain't never heard of that. What it tastes like?
man, it tastes like a pear with the consistency of a grape.
Really? Wow. Oh, that's what's up. How long do it take to grow that?
Man, probably like 3 or 4 years. I'm starting from seed, so probably like 3 or 4 years because it grows on the whole tree.
Damn. So before you plant that motherfucker, you in for the long haul. So you gotta be in like a warm weather climate to even pull that off. Unless you got a greenhouse.
I got a greenhouse, but that motherfucker is more trouble than what it's worth because they don't tell you when you get it that you got to make a foundation for it. So I got to dig out the dirt 6 inches. And then that's when I told you I was working on my in ground composting because I was like, well, damn, since I got all this space on the inside of the greenhouse towards the back, I'm going to set up my racks for my seedlings. And I'm going to just have the ground open for about 5 to 6 feet of it to where I could just, plant in the ground while it's in the greenhouse.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's tough. How big is your greenhouse?
It's only 6 by 6,
Man, that's plenty
six by
though.
6 by 7. So yeah.
Yeah, nah, that's plenty. Cause you can vertical grow, especially if you doing so you doing shelves in there or you gonna put some grow beds in there.
Mm, I already got raised beds in my yard, but on the inside of there, since it stays tropical for, or supposed to all season, all throughout the
Mm-hmm.
year, I want to put like, my mango starter plant in there, my banana starter tree up in there.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of my tropical fruits, I wanted to have it in the greenhouse so it's getting that humidity and
Yeah,
sweating. You know, like
Mm-hmm.
collard greens and sweet potatoes. I think those will
Right.
grow real well in there.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, what you could do, but my mindset was, um, I haven't gotten a greenhouse yet, but when I do get it, like whatever I have in there, I want to have it outside as well. So
And
that
that's why, like, if I could show you my yard, it's dark now, but it's like just sand and desert, other than my raised beds that I got out there already and what little mulch we got on the ground. So, like, when I say I got to start from scratch, I'm dealing with silt. So that's why I want to get those worm bins in the ground and start composting so they can, start spreading out and, giving life to the land, getting some
mm,
weeds growing up in there and stuff so I could pluck those weeds, put it back in the compost with, table scraps and stuff and let
mm,
it just, break down, keep giving back to the land.
yeah. So another thing you can do, this a play for y'all, and it's real healthy for your compost. Is if you go to Starbucks, may be a little tough, right? But go up there and ask for their used coffee grounds. Um, if y'all have like a 7-Eleven or a Wawa or something like that of that nature, get to know one of the staff members or whatever. Hey man, you think I can come up here once a week and grab like a trash bag of your coffee grounds? They throw the shit out anyway, you know. And
I think somebody else
that's
had mentioned that before too.
yeah, that's a hell of a play to be able to pull that off. You can pull that off if you eating eggs, keep your egg shells. Um, those.
Nah, man, them eggs will kill you out here. You ain't heard?
Nah, what happened out there?
Nah, they got like a lot of recall on the eggs because of salmonella and stuff. So I don't trust them no way because I don't know
Oh,
how you go from having an egg shortage from killing all these chickens to now all of a sudden y'all got all these eggs and shit. And now everybody getting sick. I'm good.
oh, that's crazy. Yeah, see, I told you I don't be keeping up with the times, bro. That's wild, though.
But shoot, what
What's
we talking about before Kalai get up here?
man? Callias ain't coming back. Man. He said, man, give me 15 minutes. He said that shit 45 minutes ago. I knew his ass wouldn't come back when he said he was gone. Uh, can one of my sister wives bring me some coffee, man? Jeez. Nah, I think you asked a question about the something about the Israel and Iran shit. I don't know nothing about that shit.
Man, long story short, I don't want to bore nobody with all the details, so I'll spare y'all that. Israel started some shit. Pretty much they kicked the hornet's nest, and they thought they was big and bad, and Trump was gonna come help them. But they kicked that hornet's nest, and that hornet's nest, all them wasps came up out of there, and now they tagging their ass. So now to save face in the public, Trump is like, well, I'm gonna need 2 weeks to think about my decision. And Israel, yesterday, they was like, well, we want unconditional surrender. And this is not going to stop until we get regime change in Iran. Today, their foreign minister came out and was like, we don't want regime change in Iran. We just want peace. I was like, damn, it's only been 7 days.
Damn, that's crazy. That's crazy as shit. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck going on. Like I said, it could be a bomb in the air set to hit 1710 tomorrow. I wouldn't know about it because I don't watch none of that shit. I don't give I because like Bernie Mac said the shit in the Bernie Mac said this shit one day in a motherfucker. He was saying it as a joke. He was on stage and he said, "Man, I don't believe shit till shit happen." It's like I don't believe a lot of this shit, man. This shit, everybody got time for shit, man. Cause
That's that.
all of it is meant to stress you the fuck out or mentally fuck with you in some way, shape, or form. Like if you allow it. You know what I'm saying? So I just nah man, I deal with the shit I gotta already deal with. The shit I gotta deal with on a regular basis just to run my household is enough. Fuck what everybody else got going on. I could give a fuck. I could get people ask me like, I mean, I was cracking jokes about that shit earlier. I could give a fuck about what Tyler Perry or anybody else doing. I don't, man, listen. To me, it ain't none of nobody's business. You know what I'm saying? But if you know, I guess when you get to that stature, which I'm glad I'm not, because damn, you can't flirt with a motherfucker. Much as I run my mouth and flirt with women and shit like that, I'd be a locked up, sued up ass. Like, yeah, but my current status, you tell me you suing me, you gonna just be practicing. Cause that's that shit, you gonna come up short fucking with me.
Hey, I like it because I like to see people get their karma. And I feel people that's been out here in the public light, supposedly our black stars and entertainers and shit like that. For the longest time, they've been living these secret lives, and now that it's all getting exposed, it's happening so fast they don't know what to do.
Yeah, see, I don't again, like, man, let them people if they got karma coming, hey man, listen. Who the fuck am I? Go right ahead. Like,
I just bear witness.
no, yeah. Yeah, I guess
I'm just here
that's
to watch the show.
yeah, I guess that's the thing. Cause for me, I'm like, you know,
Man, there's only so much you could do with them cucumbers and them tomatoes. Because once you set them and forget them, and you ain't got no buds or no pests or anything like that, you got to do something.
oh yeah. I we'll see. I guess see for me between planting and dealing with children, I got enough. That's all. That's a day's worth of work right there for me.
You supposed to put the kids out there with you.
Not these motherfucking kids. Nah, bro. These kids out here build a little different, bro. You can't. You gotta, see. For me, everything is energy, and there's certain things in my life that are my heaven. They're my sanctuary, and so I gotta be able to guard that. You know what I'm saying? Like where I'm now. Like I just got up, came down here, turned the camera on. This is one of my sanctuaries. Being in my office where I can print and create and think and bring and grab something out of the atmosphere and bring it into the physical. That's I'm in my element. So when I'm in my element, I don't want nobody in here cracking jokes and all that type of shit, like, you know, or just disrespecting the space. You feel what I'm saying? And so
I
that's the
feel it.
same way when I'm in my garden. When I'm in my garden, like I was out there the other day, and Mika said something. I said, "Man, look, give me a minute. Like, chill for a second." And I wasn't being mean or anything. It's just like let me process what I'm doing because I saw something. You feel what I'm saying? And so listen, let me work through that and then I can come back to you because I literally get in my mode. You know what I'm saying? And so,
Hmm.
um, yeah, to each his own, man. But yeah, but now to your point though, that is one of my goals. Especially when I get this farm. When I get this farm, Like all the kids, oh, I want to spend the night. Yeah, you gonna spend the night, all right. I'm gonna let y'all, I'm gonna bring y'all over, and it'll be all fun and games at nighttime. At 6 o'clock in the morning, everybody getting the fuck up, man. We gonna water these plants with the rainwater. We gonna, if I got chickens, man, y'all gonna go in there and grab the motherfucking eggs and bring them in the house, and so on and so forth. Like y'all gonna, it's a regiment that y'all gonna do before y'all go home or before y'all go play the game and go play basketball and all that shit. So, you know, that's my goal and where I see everything going. So you know, just gotta like the movie said, man, everybody gotta have a dream, you know.
That's true. I just feel like I'm so behind because for like so long my kids is like grown and my two youngest are 12 and 14, and it's like when I was growing up it was get a job. Once you get a job, you can never not have a job because once you start making money, you can't stop making money. And nobody taught me how to farm. Nobody taught me how to grow anything. My mom was a seamstress, but she didn't teach nobody how to sew. But now I'm looking at it, I'm like, damn, all these ripped jeans and shirts around here. I had to learn how to fucking stitch myself and all that shit. So it's like I want my kids to know early so that they grow up with the skills already and not just go out here, be on that money making thing. But they ain't gonna have too much longer to do that anyway.
Well, so then even that, right? Like, you know, is you said something key, right? You said this is what I want for my kids, right?
Mm,
And as parents, we gotta be careful that we don't find out what it is they want. You see what I'm saying? Like
mm.
you found out, you saying, man, I just want, this is what I want for my kids. I want them to be able to do this, and this. And they at an age where not nobody get ready to sit here and do that shit. Cause I was that guy, when it came to my dad, he's like, man, come on, man, I'm about to change these brakes out here. I'm like, dude, you just said I could go to the court, bro. I'm walking out. I got my tennis shoes on. I got my tennis shoes over my shoulders. I got my boots on because I'm gonna run the hill. I got my basketball. Like, bro, nah, man. Like, don't do me like that. You feel what I'm saying? But what happens is we want without checking with the child. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, children just they want that recognition or whatever, or be seen, and then it's over. You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
I
shit
feel that.
crazy. Yeah, so
But at the same time, my kids lazy as hell and they got a lot of mouth and they got all this mouth because they don't have any experience. And what is life without experiences? If you don't understand something, you know what I'm saying? You can't just go on Google and trust the AI because you don't know what the fuck if it's telling you if it's right or wrong because the AI ain't had the experience. It's just doing collective experience that it's been taught. So if you know how to go out here, start worms in a worm bin, rake leaves, pull weeds, and the purpose of pulling weeds and composting weeds and taking your table scraps and putting them outside, and like you said, dealing with pests, gophers, squirrels, cats, wild
mhm.
dogs, coyotes. Out here we got coyotes and skunks. So growing certain things to learn to keep that away, like white yarrow to keep the ants off your tomatoes and your what we got out there? What things called figs. Keeping certain, using certain things in life that's all natural to get rid of it. I was watching this guy named Jabiz Invest or Jabiz
Yeah,
something.
Jabez invest. Yeah,
He said, everything in life for me is free. that's meant for me is free. So I want
Yeah,
my kids to understand that too. Like you can still be creative and play with your Legos and play your Fortnite and stuff, but you gotta know how to take care of yourself out here. And as a man, as a father, not a mother, as a man, I feel like, my kids, especially my male children, need to be protectors. You know what I'm saying? They need to know how to produce and protect. Because whatever
yeah.
woman you get with, you know what I'm saying, you gotta produce for her. Can is it just get a job or is it how do you feed your family? Can you take a seed and start from nothing and feed your family? Or you gotta go out here and work for somebody to do it?
Yeah, so this would be, how old is your oldest?
How old is Christian? 2002, 2020. He'll be 23 in August. Don't ask me all them questions now. I got 5 kids. It's hard to keep up with. Let's see, 23. Zach,
That your
how old are you?
oldest?
21? Yeah, 23, 21, 19, 14, and 12.
Right. So just know this, right? And because not, as much as I crack jokes about the Bible, there's some truth to it. Because in order, in order for you to believe a lie, you got to give people some truth, right?
Mm-hmm.
So,
Mm-hmm.
so the entire Bible, in my opinion, or in my experience, I ain't even gonna say my opinion, in my
That was
experience,
it. Don't come over.
in
You're
my
gonna be on camera.
experience, yeah, in my experience, right? Um, it says train up a child in the way that they should go, right? And most people stop right there, right? They don't read the second part of that. It says train up a child in the way that they should go. And when they grow old, they won't depart. And that's
Mm.
the part. That's the most that to me. That's the most impressive part. It's when I grow old. What am I going? What am I going to hang to now that I'm 53 or 55? I'm 55 now. What am I going to hang to?
Mm.
Am I going to hang on to some new philosophy or something that I just learned, or am I going to revert back to what my parents had instructed in me and things they was trying to tell me and get me to prepare for life after? You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
And so you gotta allow them to grow old, and then they won't depart from that which you gave them way back when. Just because just because they ignore the shit out you, and you feel like, man, I had to tell this motherfucker 4 times in 5 days. The next time I gotta tell you, go upside your motherfucking head. Well, you can do all that, and it still not mean nothing. They still might say, well, fuck you, I'm still not going to do this. I'm not going to clock in or clock out, whatever the case may be. I'm just not doing it. Right. So, like I said, that's the flip side to that.
Mm.
So,
When it gets like that, though, you remember that scene from Menace to Society after they got finished, Kane and old dog got finished fighting, and the granddaddy set him down.
mm-hmm.
He said, "Son, you got to go."
Mm-hmm.
Right. Because when you can't listen, you know what I'm saying, and you feel like you know it all, you need to be out there in it all. So you can see if you got everything that you need. And most of the time, it turns out that you ain't got everything that you need. So you got to listen to somebody. And I shouldn't have to put my hands on you to make you, respect me or listen to me. You should just be able to do that just off of, your common sense. But
Sure.
common sense ain't common.
What age did you get it? Watch this. Watch this, y'all. Watch this. Now, see, this why I want to bring
Let's see.
motherfuckers up. See, there's a
Let's
different
see.
conversation when I get you up here. Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
in the
What,
Marine
what,
Corps
how old was you
for
when you
12
got it?
years, probably 33.
And you ain't nobody close to 33.
You know,
Nobody close to, and that's even a stretch. I would say your eyes was open at 33.
well, yeah, when you decide to step away from things in life, you gotta live with your decisions. So I was very hard headed. So having to live with my decisions in life, that just helped me, go along a lot faster. They said don't get married young. I got married young, got divorced young, then I got married again. I had to order my steps, you know what I'm saying? I had to figure out that hey, drinking ain't for me. When I drink, I'm this person. When I don't drink, I'm this person. Hey, I don't need to work for nobody. I need to learn how to start my own business. So, Spread Wealth IT Solutions. Just little things like that. I had to find my own way, put it together. So, through that, that's where I think I got, learning that common sense because I wasn't in the military. I wasn't under my mama's house. I was living on my own and doing my own thing, and you got to figure it out. It's not just sit there and be like, ah, shit. What I'm gonna do? I gotta call my mama.
How old was
Nah.
you? How old was you when you started your business?
When I started my first business, BU Apparel, that was 20. That was 2013. So that's 12 years ago. Mm. How old was I 12 years ago? I'm 42. But
30.
I was 30.
Mm-hmm.
30. And then that didn't work out because I didn't like making shirts for people. I was like, man, I don't like doing service for people because I think I had one order go wrong. And the lady sent the stuff back and she was like, the shirts came to me and they was wrinkled. And I said, wrinkled? I said, what you mean? I said, we use a heat press and we press the shirt. We press the image on the shirt and everything before we even send it out to you. And I was like, so it's like iron when we fold it and put it in the bag. And we got to tag it. And when I package it up, it's not like I'm just throwing it in there. I was like, we got layers of bubble wrap on top of your shirts and everything. I was like, it ain't no way. But she complained on Facebook, gave a bad review. And I was like, man, I was like, I gotta give these people all their money back. So I gave back all the money. And ever since that, I was like, man, I'm not doing this no more. I ain't got time to be refunding folks for work that I know that I did that was good work.
So
Especially if I'm sending pictures to you of the items before we ship them out. And then you get them and say they're wrinkled. And I'm like, well, send me a picture of what they look like. No picture, no nothing. But just trying to do right by people, give them their money back. That's when I was like, nah, this ain't for me.
now here's the flip side to that. That's all it took for you to give up that dream.
It's a lot of other things that go on in the print shop that,
Nigga,
contribute the groupies. Um, being a married man with all the groupies around. The leggings only cost $2.50, but we selling them for 20. You give a girl some free leggings, she doing some free things for you. There's a lot of other things that I had to get away from that lifestyle, that print life. So, doing tech and fixing computers and installing screens and stuff, that's way better.
so and I get it, but just remember this though, bro. There are things that happen to us in life to teach us, not to. It may harm us, but that's not what the goal was. The goal wasn't to hurt us. The goal was actually to help us. We were supposed to get stronger from that. We were supposed to get, you know what? This is what we're gonna do. Um, I'm gonna give you your money back, but now I'm gonna put on my website or I'm actually talking to people before they order and before they give me their deposit or what have you. listen, you will get a mock-up. Once you get that mock-up, we locked in. There's no turning back from that. Once we touch and agree on on a price and the look of the shirt, man, nah, it's a wrap.
That's true. But remember, I was 30, and I ain't get common sense till I was 33. So
Right? And that's
I
why I
said,
said I brought that up for a reason, because that's the when they grow old part
mm,
that I was talking about. I wanted you to see this so that you could see. Because you made a statement earlier, man, my kids, I don't want to have to fuck them up, man, but they got to get it. They need to learn how to do this. They need to learn how to do that. Nah, that's not it. What it is find out what it is they love to do. Because what you love to do and what they love to do is going to be different.
mm,
But it doesn't mean different shouldn't mean division, if that makes sense. Because what they want to do is different from what I want the family to do. Hey man, listen, go ahead on, man. I'm cool. I got it. Which is why I said what I said earlier. Why I said what
I
I
need
said
more lights.
earlier about um damn, where did I say earlier? Shit. Where was I going with that? Damn. Yeah, it's getting late. Time to get off this motherfucker. Uh damn.
You've been going to sleep since you got on here.
Bruh. I listen. I only reason I went on here is because what? A man keeps his word. It's the only reason. It wasn't because Mika was like, well, who said something to you? Nobody said something to me. I told the people I'm gonna go live on Thursday nights.
Man,
You know
I
what I'm saying?
appreciate you too. That's why
And
I'm
I
gonna
was
be up here. If I got to be on the stage, I'll be on the stage with you. But I don't do this.
mm-hmm. What people don't know, like this, it's not a bad thing, but it is an energy exchange. And it's funny because Mika was like, man, don't go live tonight. It's like, yeah, nah. Like, how would you feel if I told you I was gonna do something and didn't do it? You feel what I'm saying?
Mm,
Well, it's not about, somebody saying something. If only one person came in here, right, I probably wouldn't have stayed that long. But I
thank
at
you, sir.
least can say, I went live. You know what I'm saying? Damn,
That's
the
true.
shit's go live up there. Yeah, he went live. Ain't nobody coming there, so he only stayed on there 20 minutes. Yep, yeah, there it is.
So been on here for 2 hours.
Oh yeah, this is my limit though. Yeah, this is my limit, man. 2 hours. And it's 2 o'clock in the morning. I gotta get up. I gotta be out there in the goddamn hot ass sun tomorrow in the woods with them damn kids at the campsite.
You know what? I got a question for you, and I had a question for Kalai too.
Go
When y'all
ahead.
out in the sun, like out here in California, it be hot as fuck. But when you in the sun, like when I'm in my car, it seems hotter in the car than when I step out of the car and like into the sun. And I can see like, the Asians and the white people's skin all red and, flushed and everything. And I just be like, it is not that hot for y'all to be reacting like that.
Well, again, it ain't that hot to you. You see what I'm saying? Like that's the part you forgot. It ain't that hot to you. You know,
Mm,
like when you come from something, then you're able to deal with that better than somebody who don't come from that same thing.
Okay.
See, that's like saying to a worm, you take a worm out of the compost and put them on the hot cement. You see what I'm saying? Like,
You dry out.
you want to dry out. Why? Because he wasn't built for the hot cement. Like, that's not where I thrive at. I thrive under leaves, in moist, in mud, underground, where it's cool at. This is where I thrive at. This is who I am. So anything
Facts.
outside of that, outside of that's a gamble.
Hold on, what happened to your sound?
Ain't nothing happened. I stopped talking. I was drinking. I said what I had to say, and then drank this little punk ass coffee. And this
I
ain't.
thought I was going deaf. I said, what the fuck just happened?
Nah, I stopped talking. That's all. Yeah, but man, I'm about to get off here, man. But yeah, you can definitely hit me next week when I go live, man. You can come back on up.
All right.
I
I appreciate it,
really want.
sis.
Yeah, my man, I really want to get this joint to where we got like 5 or 6 people up here and really get a dialogue going and tripping and shit, man. That's the reason why I came over here in the first place, so that it could be more than just 4 people on the live. So we'll get it together and build it up, man. But yeah, man, appreciate you for coming up, man. But I'm gonna shut it on down, man.
All right, man.
All right, I'll see you next week.
All right.
All right, y'all. We out. Peace.